Today we have Transformers Generations Year of the Rooster Optimus Prime Platinum Edition. It is their yearly Chinese Zodiac Platinum release for 2017. This is a repackage of Takara Tommy's THS-02 Hybrid Optimus Prime from 2006. As with all Platinum editions, it comes with a Platinum price at 160 Canadian dollars or about $115 US dollars. On the back you see the Optimus toy in robot mode on his stand and a painting of Optimus in truck mode. On the bottom lists the legal information and the contents. Flipping open the front cover reveals everything in the set. Look at all this stuff. So many different pieces. Pause it here if you want to read any of this stuff. Let's get this opened. Here he is out of the box. It comes with his trailer, his blaster, energon axe, roller, fuel pump and hose, jetpack, figure stand, and base, and 6 additional hands, and of course the instructions. There's no collector cards or coins with this set. Let's take a look at Optimus Prime. As you can tell just by looking at it, it has lots and lots of details. You can view more photos of it in my blog linked below in the description. I don't know about you, but he looks a little blocky and a bit wide at the waist. The front part of his torso block is die-cast and his lower legs are die-cast, which give it a lot of weight down low to give it more stability. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint and can look straight up but not down. His shoulders are on a hinge and ball joint and also extend out to give it extra maneuverability. Elbows at 90, with an elbow swivel and ball-jointed wrists. It does have a ball-jointed waist, which is something that you don't see every day. A ball-jointed hip skirt, which allows his legs to go forward about 90 degrees and 90 degrees back and about 60 degrees sideways. He has a thigh swivel and some double jointed knees, which allows him to bend his leg all the way back. Ankles that go forward and back and twist side to side. Let's take a look at his features. He can turn his smokestacks and fuel tanks forward for gun mode, which is ridiculous looking. And of course, he has a regular blaster, which he holds nicely. This is the best part. You can open up his chest to reveal the matrix of leadership. This is actually removable, if you can get it out. It is also in die-cast metal. Optimus's hands are interchangeable with the other hands by popping them out and replacing them. He has a pair of hands to hold his matrix, but it does look a bit weird with slots in his knuckles. He also has 1 finger-pointing hand and 2 open palm hands. He also has an angled fist hand, which is for holding the side grip of the blaster. This is where some of the extra shoulder articulation comes in handy. I am Optimus Prime. Pow pow pow. You can also attach his energon axe to the socket. It also comes with this jetpack, which is very well detailed. It has several 3mm ports on it, and it's also detailed on the inside. These straps come out just like a backpack, and Optimus wears it just like a backpack. His figure stand is pretty basic. It does come with this swivel joint, and to attach it you have to stick this square block into his crotch. Here's Optimus in his famous flying jetpack pose, which I think he only did once. Size comparison time. This guy is small. He stands about 4 inches tall. Here he is next to a 3¼ inch figure. And here he is next to a bunch of other Optimuses. Let's get him transformed. Here he is in truck mode, and it is the definite downside to this figure. I mean, just look at it. The cab looks like it's falling apart, the gaps are all over the place, and the pieces are floppy. You're supposed to clip these arm pieces into this hole, but if I do that, then his elbows pop out at an angle. Just like this. You see, it's sticking out to the side. The wheels are rubber, which is nice, but they're way too thin and they look misaligned. The trailer hitch is way too long and the fuel tanks are way too far back from the cab. It looks very similar to the Classics Optimus Prime, also released in 2006, except Classic Optimus Prime transforms much easier and stays together better. Here he is next to a bunch of other Optimus Prime trucks. He is the same size as Generations Legends Optimus Prime in this mode. Let's take a look at Roller. He is very well detailed on both the top and the bottom. Feature-wise, his front and rear wheels are geared together to turn. All 4 wheels turn together, which is pretty amazing for a toy of this size. The rear light flips down to reveal an extra port. You can attach the blaster on any of these ports. Just like so. The fuel hose and fuel tank accessory can also fit into here, which is very neat. This roller is the same size as the Generations Legends roller. Let's look at the trailer. This trailer is marvelous. The shape and panel lines are perfect. The tires are rubber also. It doesn't have a front stand, although the instruction shows one. It will always fall forward, unless you put Optimus under it. It just kind of sits on Optimus's legs and doesn't peg in anywhere. It will fall off all the time when you move it. The connector does swivel though. On the front of the trailer, you can attach the jetpack. You can open the rear doors. You can see all the interior details. You can stick Roller in there. He fits perfectly. On the side of the trailer, there's a little switch. This pops out the rear ramp. Boom. There comes Roller. Of course, you can open up the trailer. Here's a neat feature. The stands pop up automatically. Look at the details of this thing. It's all so shiny and silver. It's great. There are 3mm ports all over the place. That's where you put the fuel pump and hose. Optimus's blaster goes up here, just like that. And his Energon axe can plug in right there. So everything can be stored in there. Opening up the compartments, you see some extra holes here. These are for putting in all your extra hands so you don't lose them. Looking at the artillery robot, it is fully articulated. The boom arm goes up and down. The satellite dish does come up. The claw arm can come out and open and close. And even the cockpit opens to reveal all the tiny little details in there. You can fold out these handlebars here, and it turns into Optimus's combat deck. Pow pow pow! Turning the trailer upright turns it into Optimus's repair bay. You can clip Optimus right in there. And he does stay firmly in there to give it extra stability. Of course, the artillery robot can extend through the hole at the top of the trailer, just like this. This is a pretty good set. It comes with a boatload of features and accessories that you don't normally get with other Optimus figures in this really small size. The bot mode is a bit out of proportion and the transformation is finicky. It is best to think of this as a non-transforming action figure, just like the Revoltech Optimus Prime, as the truck mode is the worst truck mode I have ever seen Optimus in. The intricate details they put into the molding is fantastic, especially with the trailer and roller. If this set was half the price, it would be a must-buy for fans, but at the current retail price, it is hard to recommend. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. That's it for now. See you next time.